Hey, John, guess what's under there?
I'm guessing it's a 4.3 liter for the Psycho.
It might be a 4.3 liter
It
for the
might be.
Psycho.
Might be.
I think we might want to cover those the next time.
Yeah, that might be a hint.
Yeah.
We don't need those.
We don't need no stinking exhaust.
We don't need manifolds where we're going. Where we're going, there'll be no exhaust. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, we tried to bundle it up pretty well for the the classic Ohio rain.
I think you have about a football field worth of tarp on this thing.
Yeah. Good, bad, or indifferent. Look at that.
All right.
What do you think?
Let's see. I don't want to peel this off all the way, but yeah, it's got the regular 4.3. Well, it's got the regular angle heads. So, and those are the Vortec heads. I don't know if they're swirl ports, but they're Vortec heads. They're going to flow really good. And yeah, that's a balance shaft motor too, so it'll run smooth. Cam lobes look real good. Of course, that's coming out anyway, so.
Looks like it's in good shape, is what you're saying.
It's definitely, for what we're doing, all it needs to be is buildable. If there's not a hole in the block and it rotates, it's fine because, we're putting a turbo on it and all kinds of stuff, so we're not going to trust anything internal. We're at least going to take it apart and inspect it.
Right.
So it's definitely a good platform to build on it. I mean, you picked this up for next to nothing.
Yeah, this motor cost us $150 off of what was the?
It was a Facebook
Marketplace.
Marketplace.
It was a face bag thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Victor called me and said, I can't find a 4.3 liter anywhere, and I said, I got you. And 10 minutes later, I said, go and pick this up tomorrow for $150.
Oh, you got away with murder. Okay, so next step would be getting it on the.
We got to get a stand.
Getting it on the stand.
On an engine stand. A few things that I see, if we don't have it, we're going to have to source immediately. Besides the obvious, a gasket kit and a camshaft and take the heads off. We're going to have to source a flywheel for our transmission for automatic trans. Because I don't see one, which is fine because those are very, very, very inexpensive. And we're going with something very common like a Turbo 350 or 700 R4, so it's going to be very easy to get. Front covers there, but this has the old school. That's got a metal front cover. The newer ones have plastic ones, and they have to go because you can't put any kind of performance camshaft underneath those. But get it up on a stand, tear it down. We're going to shout out to a machine shop here in Middletown, Ohio, CRC Machine on Verity Parkway.
Yeah.
They're about the best in town, so we're going to have them take the heads apart and obviously going to leak check them and probably shave them down a little bit if they need anything and gasket match port them. So we're going to take a set of gaskets over there and have them port and polish the heads, gasket match them. Take the pistons out and measure our bore, make sure we don't need a bore. If not, we're just going to hone the pistons out and gap the rings a little bit, make sure that's all good, and pick out a camshaft and put it together. And this is going to be a little budget build. Yeah. So we're hoping to get this motor built and do it as inexpensively as possible because you can go on the internet, you can find all kinds of. I'm not going to throw out the names, but you know the names of the people, the big shows that have unlimited sponsorships and budgets and stuff. This is going to be an everyman build. If you have a garage and a basic set of tools and access to a machine shop, you can build this and have fun because what we don't want to do, we're putting this in a Chevette. And even though it's a toy, we don't want to put a $10 saddle on a $2 horse. So,
another Johnny B colloquialism.
Well, we call those Kentuckyisms, but we want to make this very everyman. So if you have basic mechanical knowledge, basic set of hand tools, access to a machine shop, and the most expensive part of this build is going to be one, obviously machine shop work. That's something that's outside of our control because we have to take it to them and say, make this good, make this work for us. And obviously whatever kind of turbo kit we are going to get, which on this one, honestly, we're going to shop eBay, Amazon, The Jegs catalog is not going to be opened up for this if we can help it, because, like I said, anybody can open up. Anybody with a limited budget can open up a Jegs catalog and fire up a parts cannon and just, liquid cool their credit card to build a toy motor. But I want this to be something that, anybody, any man or woman that decides they want to have fun can build this um, on a budget. I want to be where I want to be on this is all in on this motor. We bought it cheap. We're going to disassemble it, reuse everything we can, nuts, bolts, whatever we can reuse, we're going to reuse. Our goal is to be all in on this motor, ready to go in the Psycho, 1,500 bucks top end, and that's doable.
Indeed.
And if we really wanted to just have fun and not go crazy, we could put a small cam in this and a 4-barrel intake and have some fun for probably half that. But it's a Cyclone tribute, so we have to put a little eBay sushi slicer turbo on there. So
Fair enough.
It's a made in China joke if you didn't get it.
Yes, I got it. I'm not sure that everybody will get it, but
Well, that's why I had to clarify.
right.
But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it and burn some tires up. So,
Yes.
Stay tuned for some gearhead content.
I think we should start by smoking the tires that are on the car.
We're gonna smoke the motor before we smoke the tires. It doesn't have enough power to fall out of a tree right now.
Right.
So,
All right. Well. All right, Johnny. We'll get it on the stand and start doing some videos for horsepower and start getting this thing underway. We want to hit Power Tour this year. We're not sure that's going to happen, but we're going to keep plugging away at it. Maybe we'll hit a car show or something by the end of the year.
Yeah,
and
Power Tour is going
scare
to
some
be
people.
down around the Tennessee, Georgia area this year. So we're going to have to, on top of getting this done and getting it all put together, we're going to have to figure out, a way to tow it, somewhere to park the RV at while we're down there,
Yeah.
so we have somewhere to sleep and shower at, things like that. So I don't know if Power Tour is going to happen this year, but there's a lot of good car shows coming up in the Ohio area, the Mid-Ohio area. We have the Pumpkin Run that we can drive it to. But I don't know if that's old enough to get in, but we can definitely take it. There's a Blues Festival in Lebanon, Ohio that has a really good car show. There's several around the Middletown, Ohio area. And if in Franklin, Ohio, if they have the Summer Nights Cruise over there again this year. They talked about closing it down last year, but if they have the Summer Nights Cruise, that's something that's very local, and we can get it together good enough to get on the road and take it to it. So
Right.
there's some potential for some burnouts and tire smoke. And my Mustang should be done before then, so hopefully we can convoy.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, folks, I'm going to have Johnny B send me some photos of the Mustang and show you what happened to him. What was it, December?
November 5th,
November of
unfortunately,
last year.
if you've been following the channel for a while, and hopefully you have, if not, then what are you doing with your life?
Right.
You remember, I made a replica of my Fox Body Mustang that me and my family restored. It was a couple-year-long project that I had the privilege of restoring with my oldest son, and he did the paint work, but we as a family did it. But it was pretty awesome watching my son, who's going into collision repairs as a living. It was his first big job, and we pulled it out of a field that it literally had a tree growing through the core support. Man, that wind is cool today, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I'm shivering. But it had a tree growing through the core support, and we pulled it apart. And 2.5 years later, it's a 10 out of 10 car, or at least to me it is. Especially since my, at that time, 16-year-old son painted it. There's the wife calling. That's great.
Uh-oh, you're in trouble.
Nah, it's all right. I'll call her back when we're done with this. But anyways, I'm rambling. Anyways, fast forward 6 months after we got it done, my wife was at a Home Depot. Mrs. Johnny B was sitting at the exit of Home Depot in Miamisburg, Ohio, and some guy was paying more attention to his phone than he was the traffic around him, and decided to do about $7,000 worth of damage in the back end of our pretty little Mustang that we love. And the insurance company said we're not going to fix it, and the body shop said we're not going to fix it, and I said we're going to fix it. So we brought it home, and we're almost done with it. So my oldest offspring has been plugging away on it in between work and school, and graduating high school and ready to go off to college. We've been plugging away at it, but we're down to the final steps. So there'll be some videos and photos of that to come soon.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, folks.
I'm running this show right now.
Okay, sorry,
Mr.
it's
Victor.
your show.
Stay tuned. Also, we just started a motorcycle revival. An '82 Yamaha Virago, and we're because we're gluttons for punishment. So between 60 hours of work a week in church and school and everything else, we don't have enough to do. So we just took on this revival. But stay tuned, because real soon, Victor is going to be doing a paint job. Victor and my oldest son, they're going to be doing a paint job on my gas tank for it. We're doing. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're going to have to stay tuned to find out. But there's going to be it's going to be a tribute to an American hero. So stay tuned for that.
Alrighty. Can I have my show back now?
Yes.
All right. I know it's our show, but okay. So stay tuned, folks. This is just sort of a little interlude. Glad you were able to attend. This little booger is going to be getting some love here very soon. And you guys step out of the way for a second. And it's going to be going. You just stepped right in the way. It's going to be going in that. Not that. That. We also, I don't know, you guys can see all this crap. All of this crap came out of here, which is another project that we're doing, and that will be revealed here pretty quick too.
All these projects, who needs sleep?
Right, yeah, we don't
sleep.
I don't think I slept since the 80s.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Right, yeah, we'll sleep for a long time.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so there you go, folks. Johnny B and I are working hard on giving you guys more content, and stay tuned for all of my regular, Hot Wheels videos and stuff like that. But
Johnny B and Victor shenanigans.
Yes, we're it's getting into summertime, so yeah, we're gonna be hitting it hard and heavy. So, guys, be safe. Much love. Take care of each other. Wish you were here.